Welcome to Harbor Highlights.
On today's show, we have an interview with Mr. Huber about our upcoming musical this weekend.
We also have an interview with our assistant superintendent about our upcoming bond. This and more, so stay tuned.
Good day, I'm Angeli.
And I'm Cooper.
It's that time of year again. This weekend starts Tulip Time. This is the 90th year celebration.
Good luck to those of you that are running the Tulip Time run on Saturday.
The bands are getting ready too. Here are just a few things our students enjoy about Tulip Time and how the bands are getting ready.
Hi, I'm Cooper. We're going to be interviewing people today about the Tulip Time Parade. Sean, what's your favorite part of Tulip Time?
My favorite part about Tulip Time is marching and hanging out with friends.
Chloe, do you like marching in the parade and why?
I like marching in the parade because you can play the quad and you get to march with people from Mac Bay, so you get to see friends.
Thank you. Chloe and Sean, what are your favorite foods of Tulip Time and why?
My favorite food is fried Oreos because they're really good, and caramel apples.
My favorite food is cotton candy and caramel apples because you can only get them during Tulip Time.
Thank you. Hi, I'm here with Mrs. Schroeder. Mrs. Schroeder, what songs are you looking forward to playing in the Tulip Time Parade?
So, I can't give anything away yet, but we're looking at sight reading a lot of different songs for potentially playing at the Tulip Time Parades. So we usually pick pop music, something fun that gets the crowd really energetic and into the music. So,
What are some requirements for the kids in the Tulip Time Parade?
awesome. So for the Tulip Time Parades, it's required that we all march as a band all together. We have to look uniform, we have to stand tall, look proud to represent West Ottawa. We also have to make sure that we're in step, so you can be watching our feet to make sure we have the right lefts and rights down pat. So.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for interviewing today. Bye. Thanks to all the students that are marching. Thanks for representing our school and the positive impact we have on our community.
Now over to this week's general announcements.
Hi, I'm Jaden.
And I'm Devin.
The lunch specials are Monday cheesy breadsticks, Tuesday beef and bean chili, Wednesday chili dog and fries.
Thursday chicken and waffles, and Friday fish basket, fries, and coleslaw.
Join us for Knitting Club today after school. The final meeting for Culling All Colors is today. Don't miss it.
If you missed the meetings for the DC trips, please talk to Miss Harrington or Miss Postma for the information packet.
6th graders will be taking M-STEP this Tuesday and Thursday. Make sure you bring headphones and calculators as they are needed for some of the tests.
Students, please remember to charge your Chromebooks every night. This is an expectation to be prepared for class.
This weekend is the only showing of Shrek, and trust me when we say that tickets are going fast. Here is Mr. Huber to tell you what he was looking forward to and why you don't want to miss it.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Hubert to ask him some questions about Shrek. When is the musical?
Well, the musical opens on May 3rd, and it's the first weekend in May, so it's May 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We have a show on Friday night and Saturday night at 7:30, and a show on Sunday at 2:30.
Why should we go to the musical?
If you've seen the movie Shrek, you know it's a lot of fun. It's a great experience, and the musical, I think, is even more fun because it has a lot more musical numbers, has same characters that you're used to. It's got Shrek and Fiona and Donkey and Little Short Lord Farquaad and all of your favorite characters from Shrek. But the nice thing about theater is you're right there, and the actors are right there, and anything can happen. And our musicals always tend to be a lot of fun and really good. The kids are working really hard, and I think people are going to have a really good time if they come and see this show.
What are your favorite parts about the musical?
That's a hard question. My favorite part, well, let me say this. What I like about Shrek is that it's kind of the opposite of a fairy tale. You know, in a fairy tale, there's no charming prince in this. There's no damsel in distress. The hero is an ogre. What's great about Shrek is there's a lot of great lessons in it about accepting yourself for who you are, not judging a book by its cover, accepting people for their differences. I love that part of it. But my very favorite part of working on Shrek is that I get to spend 2.5 hours every night with a group of amazingly talented middle school kids who are working their rears off to do a really excellent production for the community, for their classmates, their teachers, and I hope all those people come and see them and support them because it's going to be really something quite spectacular.
They may be sold out soon, so don't wait if you're planning to see the show.
Now let's send it over to find out about this week's sports report.
I'm Cameron.
And I'm Angel. First for track and field.
For tennis, the white team challenges Hamilton on Tuesday, and the black tennis team is home against Holland Christian.
Thursday, the black tennis team is at home again. Hamilton and the white team away against the City Side.
For soccer, Tuesday away against Cityside.
The I-Cross team play Monday at home against the North Side at 6:45 and Wednesday away against Zealand at 5:30. Oh, if you would like to play sport next year, make sure you are planning on going to the free physical night at Lakeshore Orthopedics on Tuesday, May 21 from 6 to 8:30 p.m.
Don't forget to sign up for WOW Sports Camps at WOWPanthers.com. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks. May 7th on the voting ballot is a bond proposal for more improvements to our district.
Here's information about that bond so you and your parents can be informed voters about this proposal.
Today we will be interviewing Mr. Tulgetsky, the Assistant Superintendent, about the May bond. What is a bond proposal?
A bond proposal is a way in Michigan for schools to fund large projects like construction of a building or renovations to buildings to raise money through a community vote and the sale of what's called school bonds to raise large amounts of money to do large types of projects, whether it's renovations to a building or building improvements or purchasing buses or building an entire new building. Those things cost a lot of money, obviously. And so a bond proposal is a way for schools to fund those types of projects.
What is West Ottawa proposing in the May ballot?
Voters will have a chance to vote on a $98 million bond proposal. And just like 2014, this bond proposal comes with a 0% tax increase to voters. So that's the first thing to know, is that the district's going to be able to raise these funds without raising taxes for any residents of the district. So that's an awesome thing. And in 2019, in the May ballot, there's a ton of different construction projects that are going to be included in that. Some of the big ones are things like a brand new elementary school, which will be east of the highway, so east of US 31. We only have one school in our district that's east of 31, and that's North Holland Elementary. And because of population growth in that area, we need another elementary school that's in the southern part of the district, but east of US 31. So that's a huge project. The other large projects in the 2019 ballot is a new performing arts center at the high school campus. So that would give the district 2 performing arts centers. That's a huge project. And then another major project is an athletic stadium. So it's a multi-sport athletic complex on the high school campus. This would provide a new football stadium, lacrosse stadium, and a soccer complex all in one. And again, that would be on the high school campus, which right now, of course, our varsity athletic teams have to travel to the middle school campus to play varsity games, such as football, lacrosse, and soccer. Some of the other large improvements in the 2019 bond would be more improvements to buildings, such as secure entrances. So both high school buildings would get secure entrances. The remainder of the elementary schools would get secure entrances. Harbor Lights would have major classroom renovations as part of the 2019 bond. And so there's a lot of exciting things coming. And then there's also a portion of the money is allocated for technology improvements. So continuing to be able to keep up with changes in technology and instructional technology for our students for really 10 to 15 years to come. And so there's a lot of exciting things happening, and to really bring our district up to par with all of the other districts in our conference and really across the state of Michigan.
How will these improvements affect our community?
That's a good question. So obviously we have really high academic standards at West Ottawa Public Schools, and our mission is preparing students to be college, career, and life ready. And we're doing a really great job of that right now, but we know that we have aging buildings and we have aging infrastructure. So many of our buildings are 20 years old or more, and some of them are 50 to 60 years old. And so when buildings get older, you have to keep them up. They need things like new heating and cooling systems, new roofs, new windows, new paint, new carpet, new doors. All of that costs a lot of money. So these bond proposals allow us to be able to make our buildings and our facilities really top-notch across West Michigan and across the entire state of Michigan. And so it affects our community by really a sense of pride and really providing the absolute best types of schools for our students to attend. And even though some of our students right now won't necessarily see these improvements because these construction projects take years to complete, our students in the middle schools and the elementary schools will definitely have an opportunity to be a part of these new buildings, these new facilities, and we really feel strongly that we will have really the best facilities of any school in the area.
Thank you, Mr. Tulgatsky, for letting us interview you and teaching us more about the school bond.
You're welcome, and just one really important point, make sure you educate your parents. Tell them to get out there and vote on May 7th. This is an opportunity for this district to really move forward in a lot of different ways. And again, it's a 0% tax increase to voters. And go Whoa.
We want to thank the community for their support in helping to improve our school.
Thanks for watching our announcements.
Have a great rest of your day and remember to stay positive.